Hi and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Gary B. Lucas and today I'm going to be talking to you about how to find the right key to sing the song that you want to sing. Especially if you are a guy like me who particularly likes singing songs by female artists. I don't know why, but for as long as I can remember I've always been drawn to female artists. If you've subscribed to this channel, that probably means that you're a fan of Avril Lavigne, Alanis Morissette, Evanescence, one of those big female artists that I've followed throughout their career. And I like to post covers of their songs, but if I try to sing those songs in their original key, it often won't suit my voice. So let me give you an example. If I wanted to cover Complicated by Avril Lavigne, I know that the original is in the key of F. And if you are a guy and you've gone out there and looked up the chords for the song, you might have learned the song on the guitar in that original key. And if I try singing it in the original key, it sounds a little bit like this. Chill out, what you yelling for? Lay back, it's all been done before. And if you could only... Some of the notes are okay at the beginning, but as soon as it gets down to the particularly low note, what you yelling for? It's just not good. It's too low. It's out of my range. If I try and keep it in the key of F, I could think to myself, okay, I'll try singing it an octave higher. So let's give that a go. Chill out, what you yelling for? Lay back, it's all been done before. And if you could only let it be, you'll see. Oh, by the time I get to the last line, it's too high now. And I have to go into my head voice, and I didn't particularly want to go into my head voice. And also, although it sounded okay at the beginning, it was a bit too powerful. The notes were quite high right from the beginning of the song. It made me sing it in a powerful way. It's too much too soon for the song. You want the entrance of that song to be chilled. So what do we do? If you're a guy and you want to sing this song and you want it to be in the right key for you, we've got to find another key that is not the key of F. So, tiny bit of musical theory for you. We're in a major key here. We've got 11 other possibilities because we've got F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A sharp, B, C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E is the 11th, and then we're back to F. So we've got 11 other possibilities. My rule of thumb is that it's going to be about halfway up or down, depending on which way you're looking at it. So when I guess what key the song is going to be for me, and I'm trying out different keys, I'll normally go +5 or +6 up from the original key. So that means that from F, I'm going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, either this one or 6, this one. So that's either A sharp or B. So let's try A sharp. If I take my capo and I put that on the 5th fret, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I now play the same chord I was playing earlier, my F chord, I'm now playing an A sharp chord. And I'll try singing it. Chill out, what you yelling for? Lay back, it's all been done before. And if you could only let it be, you will see. Ah, that's better. It's not too loud at the beginning. I can reach the low note comfortably, and the highest note also sounds not too high. It's all just in the right range. Now, there is an issue that you might come across when trying this out for the first time. If you have always tried singing it in the original key, and you've always known there was a little bit of a problem, but you never quite fixed it, you might run into this issue now. So, with a song like Complicated, the verse was pretty low, and what most guys tend to do is go for that lower octave option, and they'll put up with the low notes sounding a bit off. Because by the time you get to the chorus, where typically in a song the higher notes are, it can sound just about okay. So even though we've got what you yelling for kind of not sounding great, by the time you get to the chorus, why'd you have to go and make things so complicated? I see the way you're it's in quite a comfortable range for our voice. And so we can kind of fool ourselves into thinking, oh no, this is the right key for me. I'm just going to sing it in the same key as the original female artist, because when I get to the chorus, it's really easy, it's really comfortable. But just because it's comfortable doesn't necessarily mean that it's the right key for you. What you've got to do is really question yourself and think, is it sounding as exciting? Is it sounding as powerful as I want the chorus to sound? So compare the chorus here. Why'd you have to go and make things so complicated? Compare that to capo 5th fret. Why'd you have to go and make things so complicated? I see the way you're... It's in the perfect key for my voice there. I feel like I can give it some, I can give it a volume, but I'm not having to go into my head voice. It's just right for me. Now bear in mind that everybody's voice is different. As a male singer, you might be more of a baritone kind of singer, and in that case, you might feel more comfortable rather than jumping up a whole 5 steps, maybe jumping up just 3 steps. Chill out, what you yelling for? That low note there's still a little bit uncomfortable for me, but if you are more of a baritone singer, that might actually be the perfect key for you, and that note there might sit perfectly. And equally, if you are more of a baritone singer, by the time you get to the chorus and you're singing, and you fall, and you crawl, and you break, and you take what you get, that top note might be out of your range. And so you might need it to have come that little bit lower, capo 3, for it to work for you. Equally, you may be a very comfortable tenor and may want it even higher. So just experiment with where you put the capo. Try it on 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and find the one that's right for you, where the lowest note in the song you're singing comfortably and the highest note in the song you're singing comfortably. So you must make sure you try the song the whole way through, because you might again fool yourself thinking, oh, the chorus sounds great in this bit, and then suddenly you get to the bridge and you realise, oh, there's another higher note, I forgot about that one. So you've got to find that compromise. Now, if this is a new thing to you, you might find that you just need to warm up some of those higher notes because you haven't been using them very much. If you've been doing the whole song down here the whole time, why'd you have to go and make things so... You haven't been warming up any notes beyond so. You haven't been warming up any of that register of your voice. So I would recommend looking on YouTube, looking up singing tutorials, vocal warm-ups that cover your whole vocal range. Look for male vocal warm-ups and try and sing through them. You need to do a little bit every day, 10 to 15 minutes every day. You'll notice a very big difference after 1 or 2 weeks already. But you must be committed. If it's really something you want to do, you've got to do it a little bit every day. Okay, I'm going to give you one more example so you can see what I mean. Again, I'm going to use another Avril Lavigne song, Nobody's Home. The original key is F minor. So if I put my capo on the 1st fret and play E minor, that's the first chord of the song. Pay attention to how the lowest notes in the verse, they sound too low for my voice here. I couldn't tell you why she felt that way. She felt it every day. Every day. It just sounds naff, it sounds horrid. So I'm going to go up by 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, I couldn't tell you why she felt that way. She felt it every day. And it's also going to sound better for the chorus for me. I can sing the chorus in the original key. She wants to go home, but nobody's home. But does it sound as punchy, as exciting as it should? Let's try it up here. She wants to go home, but nobody's home. That's where she lies, broken inside. That feels much better to me. Now, as one final thing to say about this video, there's one other issue you may come across. With a song like Nobody's Home, we're used to the original guitar part sounding deeper, and having the capo up so high can start to make your guitar sound a little bit like a ukulele, a little bit higher than we want for an acoustic guitar. So there are ways around this, but you need to use a little bit of music theory. For example, this key that I'm now in is A sharp minor or B flat minor. I'm thinking to myself, how can I get into that key without having to have the capo up so high? Now if I have the capo in the first fret and I play A minor, that is now A sharp minor. So I just need to rearrange the chords so that they're still playing the song. Sometimes if you go to websites like Ultimate Guitar, somebody has already created a version of the chords with the capo in a different place. But sometimes you've just got to figure it out for yourself. I'll let you know for now, if you are playing with the chord shapes starting on an A minor, these are the chords you'll need. A minor, G, F major 7. So that's for the verse, and it will sound like this. Well, I couldn't tell you why she felt that way. She felt it every day. And then by the time you get to the chorus, you want A minor, C, G. And so that sounds like this. She wants to go home, but nobody's home. That's where she lies, broken inside. And there we go. I hope that has helped some of you male singers out there. If you're a female viewer who is watching this video out of curiosity, you can apply the same rule. If you are wanting to cover a song by a guy, experiment with the capo. Try moving it a couple of steps either way and seeing if you can get it into a key that actually suits your voice better. Thanks very much for checking this video out. Please leave a comment and like and subscribe. It really helps. Share the video with other people who also might find it interesting and helpful. And I'll see you again next time. Thank you.